Hi, this is Nikki Flynn with 298 Parents PSA for you to know the rights for your students if they are in special education. USD 298 cares for your students, and education is important. It's also important to know your rights as a parent. So, parent participation. Schools must allow parents to be part of any decision-making process that has to do with your child. Parents must be notified of any meetings that has to do with your child, and parents should be given reasonable time to be part of the meeting that will take place. A definition of a parent is a biological parent, an adopted parent, a person acting as a parent, a legal guardian, an officially appointed education advocate, or a foster parent who has been appointed as the education advocate. Parents' rights in special education at least need to be notified at least one time per school year. Upon referral of a parent request for initial evaluation, the first formal complaint to due process, upon disciplinary removal from the school, or if a parent requests it. So prior to written notice, any change proposed by the school must be given to the parents in adequate time before the change of the special education program. Notices might be identification, evaluation, educational placement of the child, provisional special education, or notice must also be made if the school refuses to make changes at the request of the parent for the student. If a parent gives consent, must be written and signed for all actions that the school is requesting a change for the child. Initial evaluation, initial changes in service, change in placement, add or remove services, or invite from an outside agency. Parents cannot request but not provided. Schools must make reasonable attempts to obtain consent from the parents. If a parent doesn't respond, then the school can document that and prove that they don't have knowledge of the child's disability. So schools must act in the best interest of the child. The notice of an IEP must happen within 10 written days ahead of time. It should be agreed upon the time and place and the purpose of the meeting, who will be at the meeting, and others that may the parent want to invite. All of this must be done in writing before an IEP meeting can take place. The rights of the parents of a gifted student are limited. Disciplinary protection action services do not apply. Preschool children 5 years and below do not apply, and students who are gifted do not have the same restrictions with the least restricted environment. Students who are in JJA or DOC are also not allowed gifted rights. An education advocate is those that have been appointed on the act behalf of the child when the parents are unknown, unavailable, or parents' right have been severed. KSBE has the right to appoint the education advocate on behalf of the child when the rights have been removed from the guardian. Students with the rights at the age of 18. When a child turns 17, acknowledgement must be made to the parent and the child that the child will have all the rights given to them at the age of 18. This is in the state of Kansas. Students will have to release consent to the parent to attend IEP meetings in the future. For any questions about your child's education, always be sure to contact the school principal, or your child's special education teacher for more details and information about your rights as a parent. Thanks for listening.